Shalom, shalom. As always, I want to start these videos by giving all glory, honor, and thanks to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son for this wisdom and knowledge. That is Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Ha-Rakah Kodash, as well as the salutations upon to the elders and apostles laboring in this truth, helping younger brothers such as myself understand this wise doctrine of the Bible, the true doctrine of the Bible, given down from Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, especially in these evil, increasingly evil last days. This and the evil is being put out, and we know that the wicked is Esau, Edom. This video being titled, Edom Will Perish. Okay, Esau being Edom, and representing the self-proclaimed WHITEs, that is biblically the nation of Edom. And just like the eagle you see on the screen, they fly very high, but the Lord is going to take them down. Okay, and it was a song when I was driving trucks over the road that reminded me of this. It was by Maze and Frankie Beverly, titled What Goes Up, and the chorus goes, what goes up must come down. The things you do comes back around. I know, cause I found what goes up must come down. Okay, and I immediately related that to Esau Edom, and you know, Esau Edom, he's soaring very high and loftily, and he's in his kingdom right now. But we know that due to the Holy Scriptures, thankfully, that we know that this man, this devil, this demon will be taken down sooner than later. Okay, so let's waste no time. Real quick, as you see this very symbolic picture of an eagle holding an automatic type of machine gun, looks like a mini gun. Okay, one of those revolving machine guns. That's Esau right there, just flying around, being prideful as ever, and doing nothing but creating violence wherever he touches down. Let's go to, I just Googled, what do eagles represent? Okay, and I thought this was funny. This relates to you, Esau Edom. In two different websites, it says eagles signifies inspiration, release from bondage, victory, longevity, speed, pride, father, and royalty. The other one says the eagle displayed is the symbol of supreme power and authority. Okay, it signifies Congress in that the olive branch and the arrows that it holds in its talons. All right, well, that's Esau Edom right there. Release from bondage, we gonna get that in Revelation the 20th chapter, as well as victorious, because right now Esau is victorious. He done conquered all the lands due to his blessing, the sword. And it seems like he's been up for a long time, but he's like the scripture said, I beheld Satan fall as lightning, and he's the most proudful. Okay, but really it's the Heavenly Father who hates this man and gonna take him down. So let's just start before, you know, we speak on Esau rising up. This is just the state of his enemies, the enemies of Esau being Jacob. Going back to Jacob and Esau, the twins. Who would Jacob represent? So-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans for the most part today, because our people have been scattered across the whole world. Okay, and going back to Esau Edom, the evil twin brother, who's teamed up pursuant to Psalms the 83rd chapter with the rest of these heathen nations. Let's read Leviticus the 26th chapter, verse 38, which is what us, the seed of Jacob, are dealing with current day. And ye shall perish among the heathen, and the land of your enemies shall eat you up. We living with that hell today. We living in the lands of these heathen nations, the so-called Chinese, so-called Indians, so-called Africans, and not, you know, many Africans are of the seed of Jacob. I'm talking about the Hamite Africans, you know, not our people of Africans. You got these Pacific Islanders, you got all these other nations, these heathen nations, in confederacy with Esau Edom, the man who flies as an eagle to take us down. And let's read that again. And ye shall perish among the heathen, and the land of your enemies shall eat you up. I titled this Edom Will Perish, because as the song that inspired me, what goes up must come down. The things you do come back around. Well, right now, it's the children of Jacob perishing in the land of their captivities. But pretty soon, when we witness Esau, Edom fall, and the rest of these heathen nations gonna fall right with them. And they gonna know how it feels to be in the land of their enemies and have no power, have no teeth, have no might, like we are currently. Jeremiah 49 verse 12. For thus said the Lord, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken, and art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it. That cup, talking about slavery, captivity, the curses, a low estate, a low quality of life. The children of Israel, being mainly Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, are right now drinking that cup of bitterness. It don't taste good. But pretty soon, starting with you, Esau, Edom, you gonna have to drink of that cup double. And we gonna close off on that in Revelation, the 18th chapter. Okay? But let's go up back to Esau rising up very high. He done got very high up. Okay? He's been let loose. The devil, the Lord, has let this devil loose for a season, but his season is ending. It's autumn on his season. Okay? Revelation 20 at the top. And I saw an angel come down from heaven, having the key of the bottomless pit and a great chain in his hand. And he laid hold on the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, and bound him 1,000 years, and cast him into the bottomless pit, and shut him up, and set a seal upon him, that he should deceive the nations no more, till the 1,000 years should be fulfilled. And after that he must be loosed a little season. Okay, so that 1,000 years of Esau being trapped in the pit already passed. And that was why they call it the Dark Ages. You had the Southern Kingdom ruling over Europe for that 1,000-year period. Okay, and then during the Renaissance period and onto is when Esau started to get loosed out of his pit, out of his chains. And that season is still currently out. We're still currently in that season where Esau has free reign, okay, and is loosed and is a madman running around with his sword, his blessing, and his deception tactics, okay, and deceiving the nations, whether it be, the true depiction of who the people of the Bible are, finessing that into white supremacist Christianity, or whether it be his feminist philosophies, whether it be all his military, his lust for blood power, and so on and so on, his rainbow sodomite philosophies, everything he preaches is death. Well, pretty soon that death is gonna come boomeranging back upon him. The things he's doing is quickly coming back around him, and it's just beginning. It's just started. Okay, so let's run through these precepts on Esau getting up high, and then we gonna get into that all the wickedness that he done did is gonna boomerang right back to his ass. This lesson being titled "Edom will perish." Edom gonna perish forever, ever. Deuteronomy 28 verse. Let's start at actually verse 43. The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low. He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail. Talking about Esau, Edom, and the children of Israel. Esau is up very high. Going back to this eagle, he's soaring very high above us right now with his sword, his blessing. Our blessing is the kingdom to come after this man falls, because we know Esau is the end of the world. Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. We got to see this man fall down for us to truly enjoy the world that was meant for us. Okay, it speaks upon that in 2nd Ezra, the 6th chapter. Let's continue on. Verse 40 in Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, verse 49 and 50. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth. A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand. A nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of the old, nor show favor to the young. And that's how it is in this fucked up captivity. Esau don't give a damn how old you is or how young you is. He gonna put put that cup of oppression. He gonna make us drink that cup of oppression, which is really the Lord using him as a punishment to us. But he don't think you gonna just walk around scot-free, Esau. You gonna get that too. Okay? Your punishment. Matter of fact, let me write a note because I want to get that. I believe it's Lamentations, the 4th chapter. Get that in the NLT. Lamentations 4 NLT. Okay, I'm gonna add that as well. Let's move on to the next one. This is gonna be Jeremiah, speaking on that eagle. Okay, this eagle that's flying high with his pride. The Lord gonna take him down. Jeremiah 49 verse 15. For lo, I will make thee small among the heathen and despised among men. Thy terribleness hath deceived thee in the pride of thine heart, O thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, that holdest the height of the hill. Though thou shouldest make thy nest as high as the eagle, I will bring thee down from thence, saith the Lord. Excuse me. And Esau, going back to the Caucasus Mountains, dwelling in the rock, and he done made the stars his nest. You got, in terms of aviation communication, you have to use English internationally, okay? And this man done had all these satellites, these airplanes, these rockets and these missiles. That's Esau, Edom. Him using, the stars as his nest. But the Lord gonna bring him down along with his little pride too, because he's very high up and he thinks that he can't be touched. But the Lord is bringing this man down very quickly before. Okay, let's also get speaking on that eagle, the spirit of the eagle, the prideful eagle, Esau, Edom, in Obadiah at the top. The matter of fact, I'm gonna start at verse 2. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. There it goes again, because these heathen nations who are in confederacy with you, they despise your ass too, because you ain't just do the children of Israel dirty, you done did the whole world dirty. You done colonized the whole earth and oppressed everyone, especially the children of Israel. But they unlike the children of Israel, they actually have some type of military power, and they in this third wall are going to stand up against you and take your ass down. Verse 3, the pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, though thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence I will bring thee down, saith the Lord. Okay, your time is coming. It's coming quickly. Let's get down to verse 8. Obadiah, verse 8 and 9. 9 through 10. Shall I not in that day, saith the Lord, even destroy the wise men out of Edom, and understanding out of the mount of Esau? And thy mighty men, O Teman, shall be dismayed, to the end that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. Okay, and in this captivity in the Americas, we experience nothing but violence, nothing but bloodshed, woes, and misery under the hands of Esau, Edom. Well, his punishment is just beginning. He gonna know what that feel when we're in our kingdom pursuing to, because we know that this is not our rest. This land in Babylon the Great, modern day Egypt, this is not our rest. But when Esau falls and Jacob is the beginning of the world that followeth, a world of righteousness, Esau, he gon' feel that bloodshed. He gon' feel that wrath. He gon' drink that cup. Habakkuk 2 verse 12. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood, establish a city by iniquity. And how you think the America done got so high up above? It all started with oppression, slavery, and bloodshed. Okay? And not only did he establish the Americas by blood, but he then industrialized the lands, took all the gold and silver out the waterways, and chopped the trees down. He done destroyed the earth on top of that. Not only he destroyed the people, and slaughtered the children of Israel, he done destroyed the earth and the animals within as well. Revelation 11 verse 18. And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead, that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants the prophets, and to the saints, and them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth. Esau, Edom, you didn't fuck the whole planet up. All this pollution in the water and in the air and in these chemtrails, you done did a lot of dirt. You done did a lot of grimy shit to mess the planet up. Well, you gonna be chased out of the earth, as the scriptures say. Revelation 13 verse 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. Okay, so that eagle flying high with his little sword, thinking that he never gonna lose, he never gonna catch an L. The Lord got something in store for him. You self-proclaimed so-called WHITEs. Okay, your time is coming rapidly. So enjoy it, live it up while you can, because this you never gonna be let out of the pit ever again. You never gonna be let out of bondage. This is your last time to reign free within wickedness and deceive the world. Luke 13 verse 30. And behold, there are last which shall be first, and there are first which shall be last. And as the beloved Elder Malcolm of GMS Chicago always likes to say, it is evident who's first in this world and who's last. It's clear as day, especially in the Americas. It's clear as day who's first and who's last. Okay? Well, just like you were first on this side, you gonna come down to last place. Going back to this amazing Frankie Beverly song, what goes up must come down. The things you do come back around. Okay? So you living it up at the top of the totem pole right now. Okay? But the roles will reverse very soon. Numbers. And let's speak on Amalek. Amalek being the rich, spoiled grandson of Esau, the JOOs, the you wish people pretending to be us, the true children of Israel. They gonna catch it too. They still are Esau, Edom as well. Numbers 24 verse 18. And Edom shall be a possession. Seir also shall be a possession for his enemies. And Israel shall do valiantly. Out of Jacob shall come he that shall have dominion, and shall destroy him that remaineth of the city. Verse 20. And when he looked on Amalek, he took up his parable and said, Amalek was the first of the nations, but his latter end shall be that he perish forever. Okay, going back to that first and last. Amalek being the first, they the ones that own all these banks. They the ones that control everything. Okay, but they gonna shoot down to last place very soon. Let me get this in the NLT. I spoke on this earlier, speaking on, basically as the worldly saying that karma is coming back to Esau, Edom, which is really judgment. Okay, Lamentations, the 4th chapter, verse 21 and 22 in the NLT. Are you rejoicing in the land of Uz, O people of Edom? But you too must drink from the cup of the Lord's anger. You too will be stripped naked in your drunkenness. O beautiful Jerusalem, your punishment will end. You will soon return from exile. But Edom, your punishment is just beginning. Soon your many sins will be exposed. Okay? And Esau, with the unicorn, this internet, is being exposed in front of the whole earth. And the third woe is brewing up rapidly, and his ass is gonna get taken down. Let's close off speaking on that cup again. Esau, you as well as the rest of you heathen nations, y'all gonna drink the cup just like the children of Israel had to drink it, except for you, double. Revelation 18 verse 5. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and Yahweh hath remembered her iniquities. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works. In the cup which she hath filled, fill to her double. How much she hath glorified herself. And let's go back to this picture of the eagle. It said, how much she hath glorified herself. That's you right there, Esau. With your sword and your blessing and filled with pride. How much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously. So much torment and sorrow give her. For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen, and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire. For strong is the Lord Yahweh who judgeth her. Okay, so going back, what goes up must come down. Going back to that amazing Frankie Beverly song. And Esau, Edom is up very high, especially above the children of Israel. But the Lord is going to end our punishment, end our captivity, and bring this demon, this plague, this cancer of the earth, this devil deceiver down from his little perch, his little eagle's nest. Okay, and he gonna drink of that cup as well as the rest of you heathen nations. Only thing is, for his wickedness, he's going to perish forever. After that 1,000 years of bondage under our rule, he's going to get wiped off the face of the earth. Meanwhile, the rest of the heathen nations, they'll be given their lands back after they've been beaten with the rod and iron and to learn the Lord's laws, statutes, and commandments. But Esau, there is no repentance for you. This is the end. You will perish forever. I hope this was edifying. Shalom.